Howdy y'all, and welcome back to I Am a Champion. If you watched my last video where I was talking about what I love about watching Croatia, Team Croatia in the Olympics, you may have noticed a sport that we don't hear talked about too often in the US because we are not really big powerhouses in this sport, and honestly, a very different idea comes to mind when most of at least my generation and older thinks of this sport. It is called handball. Now, I know this is a rough drawing, but this is basically what a handball court in the Olympics looks like. If you grew up in the US and you actually grew up with this as your reference to what handball looks like, awesome. That's not what my generation and older grew up with. We grew up playing it against a wall and another competitor. That was a very different sport. Handball in the Olympics looks kind of like a soccer field, but indoors. It's like a cross between soccer and basketball and a couple other things thrown in there. And basically, you have open play here, and you shoot from either this section or this small little section, and you try to get it into the net. That is the very basic rundown of handball. It looks a lot like people are playing keep away and hot potato for like a large portion of the game, because when you have the ball, you're just kind of getting it to one of your other players to hopefully throw off the defender so you can get it into the net. Over here, that's not how handball looked when I was growing up. So if we're looking as the US to creep into another sport and we're looking at handball, we might want to stop redefining what I played as handball, because I think the problem is all of us US people are confused about what the sport is. This is not what we grew up with. But this is what the Olympics are playing. And it is interesting. It's not quite my sport, but that's okay. Which one did you grow up with? I'm curious to hear if you grew up playing this version or watching this version, or if you grew up playing the schoolyard version of handball. Thanks for watching. Bye.